Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from Vivian Dewey. And Vivian Dewey has been looking at the Tarot of Hecate, the 100-card tarot deck I designed some 30 years ago with Lady Bitterwind, the retired First Elder of the Corellian tradition. And Vivian has a question about the symbolism in the Fool card. And for those who have never seen the deck, the Fool shows a being of light holding crossed masks, and the two masks are of the horned god and of the Fool, the traditional jester figure. And Vivian would like to know why I chose those two masks, particularly since I describe them as being representative of polarity. And normally when we talk about polarity, we're talking about goddess and god, spirit and matter, light and dark, and we're talking in meta terms. We're talking about at the ultimate cosmic level. However, all things have polarity within them. All things have both of these aspects. In this case, both the Fool and the Horned God are aspects of the old god, the Lord of Death, the Lord of Night, the Lord of Winter, the Lord of Dreams and Visions, etc. However, they're very different images. The Jester is a very civilized, very cultural image. The Horned God is very much a natural, very wild image. And so the polarity that's being represented here are the yin and the yang within the old god, the civilized and the wild, and how these two represent two different ways of looking at the old god and two different ways of reacting to his mysteries. And the Fool represents the very civilized, very educated way of looking at this aspect of existence, whereas the Horned God represents much more the natural, intuitive, psychic way of looking at them. So I hope that answers your question and gives you something to think about, and until next time, may you blessed be. The Tarot of Hecate, my 100-card tarot deck 30 years in the making, finally available to you from witchschoolstore.com. Check out a copy today.